couple of my guys right there, man. A couple right there, walk all right. Go home and chill, man.
Yeah.
I bring it going right now.
Yeah, man.
Bring it going.
Yeah.
And
we got the sleds over there, but we take them out. We got the shoot.
You got everything you need. And you got natural grass field though. Oh yeah. Definitely having games out here.
Yep. Then the Mt Clements Barracudas Little League, they be playing up here.
Yep.
So.
Yo, welcome back once again, Trench Life Podcast. Man, it's been a wild road to get to this point. We are here in a beautiful historic gymnasium right now with a very historical coach that he don't even realize he's going down in the history book just yet. He just don't know. But yeah, once again, this is Coach Smith with Trench Life Podcast. Once again, _Coach Smith on IG. You can follow us on IG as well with the podcast at Trench Life Podcast. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to jump right into this episode, man. Who we got here with us today, Coach?
DeJuan Garland, man, head coach, athletic director at Mt Clements High School. Appreciate you having me, Coach Smith, man. It's a blessing to be here, man. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, listen, I thought we had a discussion what was going to say your full government, man. I thought we was going to keep it at Dr. G, you know what I'm saying?
Dr. G, man, PhD line coach on IG, man, Twitter.
Hey, there you go. You got his tag, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you're very busy, as I know, I just learned you're an athletic director as well, right?
Yep.
Athletic director, football coach, you a father, you a husband, you wear many different hats on that bald head. So
man, middle school PE teacher.
Middle school PE teacher, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot, man. So just break down who you are and, and what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Start from the beginning all the way to the end, man. We got nothing but time.
Oh, man. So started playing ball at 8 years old, man. Played for the North Detroit Jets, man. It was at, Lasky Recreation Center.
Okay.
Over there on the east side. Then moved to Highland Park. Played at Chatterton. Then Warren Fitzgerald, man, I graduated in 2000. Everybody go, when you love the game of football, everybody want to be going to the league, basically. Mm-hmm. And that was always my goal. But I knew I had a plan, if I didn't make it to the league, I want to coach.
Yeah.
Because I love the game so much. So, I was fortunate to play college ball. Did 2 years at Grand Rapids Community College in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Then after that, went to William Penn University in Oskaloosa, Iowa, small town. Finished up there, and after that, I did 2 years as a student assistant coach. So I was working with the D line. Moved back to Michigan in 2006. Just worked for a year, and then one of my mentors, Jason Byers, he took over the job at Warren Fitzgerald, my alma mater, and was coaching there. I was coaching there from 2007 to 2010. I got a chance to coach my brother for a year, man. So that was, that was.
How was that?
That was
a lot.
That was a great moment for me, man.
Right.
So he's, my brother Dante Garland. He's assistant head coach and offensive coordinator for me right now.
Nice.
2008, well, we made a run. We was like 2 games away from Ford Field, so led by Marcus Steen, who's my defensive coordinator right now, and my strength coach.
Kept everybody close.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
My strength coach, he was a kicker at the time. Jacob Young, he's my strength coach for us right now. So I brought those guys back with me, man. Those guys have always been dear to me because they were close to me when I
Right.
first started out. So after that, I was there from 07, 010. Then I went to New Baltimore, Anchor Bay. I was there for 2 years. I was there from 2012 to 13. And then 2014, I was at South Lake. Then 2015 and 16, I went to Centerline. I was coaching running backs and linebackers there. And then 2017, I came back to my alma mater for a year, coached with my boy Javon Shakespeare. He was the DC at the time, head coach Gary Scope.
Okay.
Then, kind of 2018, I kind of went through some personal stuff, had time to reflect, and I'm like, I want to do what make me happy. I'm tired of doing everything that make everybody else happy. So, I'm like, I want to coach college. Like, I know I can do it. So I was fortunate to be at Wayne State, man. That's when I kind of got into that D-line play, man.
Yeah.
I was working under Coach Kaz. And met my best friend there, Antoine Robinson, who's the DB's coach there now. He was the DB's GA at the time. I was the D-line GA.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for a year and a half, man. I was there from February 2018 to April of 2019, and I got a call. I applied for a couple jobs.
Yeah.
Got the call from Ellsworth Community College. They was like, yeah, you got basically like a day to take this job, so just let us know. So literally, I just finished coaching spring ball at Wayne State. So I'm like, man, packed up Dodge Charger, whatever can fit in there.
Yeah.
Drove 8 hours to Iowa Falls, Iowa, then started spring ball there. And I was there from 2019 to January 1st of 2022.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So then after that, I know I've been all over the place.
Nah, man. Hey, I asked you for it. You telling me, baby. That's what the people want to hear,
right.
man.
After that, so I moved back here January 1st of 2022 with my fiance.
There you go.
Started at Harper Woods. I was coaching with Coach Rod Oden and Coach Booker over there.
Nice.
Then May of 2022, got to apply for the job here. Got the job. We hit the ground running, man. We got started late. Had a plan, executed. We was kind of trial by error, learning as we go. Was trying to get to learn the kids.
Yeah.
Figure out the system and all that. Week 1 was a rough one, man. We got beat by Lincoln, but we adjusted some stuff. Wound up ripping off 6 straight. Won conference for the first time since '97.
A lot of these kids wasn't born when they listened to this, man.
First playoffs in '94. We lost to the first round, but just for us to be in that point was, it was crazy because we went through so much, man. We went through a lot of adversity. Just getting to know the kids, them buying into us, and kind of once when they seen like who we were as people and coaches, and that we actually cared. It was over. After
and
that.
You said the word, man. I was wanting to lead into that. The next little portion of that, like, how did you get not just the student athletes to buy in, but how did you get the trust of the administrators and the parents and the board itself? You know what I'm saying? Because when you come from with your background, your track record that you got, like, your resume speaks for itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's no question. So was you like nervous at any point of getting this job, or like what was the transition and how did it all transpire? With the people here in Mt Clements.
Oh man, it's they went through quite a bit of change, throughout the last couple of years. My deal was just at the end of the day, you only can be you, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to show the people, what we were about.
Yeah.
We care about people, we care about the kids, and we love the game of football. So, we just try to teach life lessons through this game and, hold them accountable. Yeah, they, at the end of the day, everybody want to be held accountable. Like, they're going to fight you on some certain things,
for sure.
Kids, but, they want to be held accountable. So, we kind of dealt with that. But once they, learned that, like, okay, this is what it is, then, it was, the rest was,
been the man ever since.
Yeah, yep. So
I love it. And you said a winning season since '97.
Yeah, first playoffs.
Now, what was that energy like on Friday nights, man? Once y'all win that, y'all lost that first one.
Yeah.
Then that second one here, like, we made the adjustment, went to the lab, we made our adjustments and everything. Then, like, what was that one moment in the locker room where those kids, you said what you said in your spiel, said, we're gonna make these changes. We about to make this adjustment, and if you with it or not, we're going to keep rolling. I know you had that conversation with him. And it was like, hey, once y'all made those adjustments, it was like, boom. Like, what was that energy like in the locker room after that first win?
It was, so let's go back to week 1.
Yeah.
It was like, we had to keep them reeled in because, in their eyes, they
the same old season. Same old season. Same old,
so,
yeah.
Me and my coaches, we met. We talked about some things. My brother at that time, it's funny, he scrapped the whole playbook offense.
Got to sometimes.
Scrapped it. I'm like, all right. He like, no, we just about to get basic. This is what we gonna do. Boom, boom, boom. So, the kids was like, all right, we just locked in for, 3 days. Got them to kind of like reassert themselves, rebuy in again. Went down to Pontiac, and we wound up winning 22-6. Man, we had couple home run plays, on the ground and through the air. And then, once they seen, like, oh, okay.
That first that goal line, that energy change. It's like you see something like, oh, we can do this.
Yeah, because we didn't have our starting quarterback week 1.
Okay.
And, we had him. He was kind of the guy all summer. So we got him back week 2. And I mean, our first play we hit probably like a 55-yard post for 6. So then you can just see like the momentum. Like,
man, we might have to get that clip. We might have to drop that clip in here. I know you got that on Huddle, man. We might have to drop that clip, bro.
Then we come back like a couple, 2 or 3 series later. We run like an outside zone.
Yeah.
And our running back at the time, he made one cut, untouched, boom, just outran everybody. So it was like, yeah, okay. Then we ran one run, then 1 turned to 2, and then 2 turned to 3, and we wound up
rolling.
6. Yeah, yep.
So man, you already know why we're here. So now I gotta ask. So the linemen, you know what I'm saying? I know that energy once that running back broke that line of script, they was like, oh, we can do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I know the lineman coach said you on D-line coach, on the offensive coach was very proud of him at that time. Just because once you gain that confidence in the trenches, man, you can't nobody stop you. It's already a physical game, but once you have that confidence level, like, oh, I can do this.
Right.
It changed the whole ball game, man. Like, man, sheesh.
If you can, at the end of the day, it's literally, it's 11 versus 11, but it's literally one-on-one.
One-on-one. If you get that one-on-one matchup, we can do something with it.
And if I know I can impose my will on the guy across from me, it's over.
Confidence level.
Our guys up front, man, it was a tough group, man. It was a tough group offensively and defensively, and they took pride in that, man. And once they figured out, like, I'm the baddest thing up front.
Baddest one, baby. Yeah.
Then you see your guy behind you that you blocking for, making plays.
And they loving you up because they get appreciated because they getting their accolades. But, hey, linemen, y'all going to get y'all accolades. Don't worry. We got y'all. We got you, bro. Don't worry. It's coming. So, you talked a little bit about the, the culture of the team. Y'all got on the winning streak and everything, and now you in this new conference as a new coach and everything. And we mentioned off air that, you actually put together a nice little conference, a little press conference for the teams and everything. Speak on that a little bit on how you got to bring the community together and how you bring in the spotlight on these teams that really don't get the spotlight, really.
Man, first off, shout out to our president of the Charter School Conference, Coach Ricky Gonzalez over there at Voyager.
Okay.
And our chairman, Coach Johnny Guth over there at Michigan Collegiate. I kind of brought it to them, and they were all on board,
nice.
So that was huge, man. They like, a lot of people talked about, but we've never done it. Mm-hmm. So my thing was, what can I do to help, give guys who don't get looked at,
mm-hmm.
Whether it's our conference or players individual, kind of that spotlight. And at the end of the day, it's about the student athlete. So that's kind of what I wanted to do, is kind of, give them something that, they can talk about and be proud about. And it's a big thing, whether it's in college, you see all the Big 10 or Big 12 media days.
Yeah.
It's huge, man. You got Oakland County, they did one. Macomb County has done one for years. They haven't had one, I think, in the last couple of years. But, that's something I kind of wanted to do, and they gave me the reins to do it. And, it was a success. It was a success.
Hey, listen. Hey, if we had a conversation, this is gonna get bigger and better. Don't be surprised when you get left outside. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do better next year, man.
Way better, man. Way better, man. So we had the conference, man. We talking about, like what's some of the couple of these players that you got, that you got on that's playing in the trenches right now that is looking to have a successful season, that's been working during the off season for you. Like, just talk about those notable linemen that is gonna make it do what it do in the trenches this year.
First and foremost, man, my guy Tank, man, Brian Allen. He gonna be a captain for us.
Tank. Wait a minute,
Center.
Tank.
Yeah.
Tank.
He not gonna play with you. He's not gonna play with you.
I like it.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
He'll be a 3-year starter.
Okay.
Man, he been putting in the work. In the classroom, weight room, and on the field. So
he's a captain too. You know what I'm saying? The center. You definitely a captain of the line, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to see him, man. We got Rayon Poole. He was all county. He was Macomb County all conference last year.
Okay.
So he'll be a junior. And we had a freshman last year. He was pretty raw, but he'll be a sophomore this year. He
got his techniques together.
Yeah, man. He's a 6'2", 318, man. He can move. So.
Nice.
I'm looking to see what Emmanuel McLeod do, man. So
nice.
I'm excited with these guys up front. A couple new guys that'll be stepping in the reins that kind of watch the older guys and learn from them. Robert Richards, So we're gonna be good, man.
Definitely, we're definitely gonna come out here, especially the next couple of weeks to come. Once y'all come back in camp, man, holler at them, man. Especially Tank, man, with a name like that. Wow.
Yeah.
Let me say, how tall? You about that tall?
Oh yeah, he's strong.
Yeah. Okay. Tank. Okay. Not Tank. Okay.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. So let's talk about a little bit the season. Like, who you got on your schedule? You know what I'm saying? Coming up. Talk about what you look forward to, like with the goals. Of course, we want to win every single game, but I know you have couple goals for these guys. Individuals that you want to see, especially like within the classroom. Saying the personal goals on the field. Like, I know you got goals for your team, goals for yourself, but what's overall your goal for this upcoming season, and who you got coming up?
So we open up with Warren Lincoln.
Okay.
I think they're Division 5, I think. So it'll be a good
there?
test for us. Yep.
There. Okay.
Yep. So it'll be a good test for us Thursday night at 7. We're just gonna take it one game at a time.
Absolutely.
Take it one game at a time. But like I told them, we told our kids, I want y'all to kind of feed off my energy, and my goal is, I want to be playing on Thanksgiving at Ford Field.
There it is.
That's the main goal. Obviously, see these seniors, man. Want these guys to graduate. We got a couple special seniors, man. One of them being Nico Landers. I don't think he's an all-state track kid. He didn't lose a race in the 100 or 200. So we switching his position this year. We're gonna have him at tailback.
Go.
We gonna have him at tailback. So we excited to see him, man. We got a freshman quarterback who, man, he's had a great summer. 7-on-7s workouts. Amari Miles, kid can go, man. So excited to see him, man. We got some pieces. We're gonna be dangerous, man. We were faster than last year. Definitely stronger by us being here for a full complete year. You know what I'm saying? So
they bought into the product.
Yeah, brought into the product, man. They seen the results from last year. So we want to just keep elevating and I said this, we last year we dug the hole, we built the foundation. Mm-hmm. So now, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta get the frame up.
Yeah, we getting that frame up. We putting up the walls, we put the roof and shingles on. And, it's time to go, man. It's time to go.
Yeah, and look, at the end of that 4 quarters on Thanksgiving, you put that wreath on the door, like,
that's
home,
it, man.
Boy.
That's it.
Hey, listen, it's coming, man. Hey, Dr. G, man, it's been a blessing to come into your home and your classroom as well. Hey, and speak your knowledge on the game and your passion behind your brand. Your brand is Mt Clements football right now, and you pushing it to the fullest. And Mt Clements is very, very, very blessed to have you. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's our first time meeting face to face. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna know that, but we've been talking through social media and everything, just the energy. National Sports Group, we don't sit down with just anybody.
Right.
We don't just conversate, and shake hands with just anybody. You gotta be about it, and Dr. G, you about it.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?
How do you feel about the NIL deals, man? Like the NILs going around with the high school kids. I know it ain't all the way official in Michigan, but what's your insight on this whole madhouse of NILs, man?
I think for me personally, I think it's good for the kids, man. I think it's good for the student athletes. I can remember, me being a big college football, playing on PS4, and you know who the players were.
Yeah.
All right, just playing with USC. All right, that's Reggie.
Yeah,
Bush.
Reggie Bush. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. Just think of how many copies they sold, and he not getting money for that. So no, it's big. I think it's big. Especially selling jerseys with the number on it, no name on the back.
Yeah.
But we know that
we know exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Man, it's good for them. Why can't they make money?
And that's been the topic. Why can't they make money? It's not even just them. Why can't they families make money? Y'all making money off my, my family member. Why can't I make a couple? And it's not even just with the name on the jersey. You can do T-shirts, man. We can put your name on these cleats. We can, you get stickers. Whatever. That's your NIL. A little boom boom. I'm gonna use Tank.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got Tank. That's for instance. We're gonna use this example. You know what I'm saying? We come out with 3D printing, whatever. Don't use this idea. This is an old man copyright now. Okay. 3D print this Tank. You know what I'm saying? And you can put it on a medallion. And you can sell it. It can be just plastic. You can sell it in the school. $5. Guess what? That's the NIL there. Guess what? Make you a website. Put it up on our website where we house it. You get your little money. Get your little pay. That's the NIL deal. You know what I'm saying? So they
That's
try to make it real bigger than what it really is. You know what I'm saying?
And with that being said, like, you know, it's let's just say a school they get 80,000 people.
Yeah.
80,000 people not coming to see no chemistry experiment.
They're not.
They coming to see.
They come see
their favorite player make plays.
Exactly.
You know, so
exactly.
And you got to get the NCAA is a $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
And some of these high schools making a lot of money too, man. And like, why not have? Let's say take a couple kids. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you know is the face of the program, or whatever. Once you print up something, the T-shirt, sell it in the school store. Why not try something out like that first? Right. Not just abort the situation, like, because some of these, a majority of these kids are planning to make it out.
Right.
Some of our kids is planning to make it out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you give me an idea, then a lot of them, they're natural hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lawnmower service business. You can drop a commercial. That's an NIL, like, of your own brand, of your own lawn company in the summertime while you're on dead period to go cut grass, make some money, buy some new cleats and all of that. Or give money to your little brother to go play football, which they paying $300 for registration. So I already set the challenge out there for the corporations to, hey, man, it's time to feed this money into these programs, you know what I'm saying, to help these kids stop standing on the corner selling water and stuff like that. So, but shout out to, Detroit Lions, because I heard that they gave you a grant. For instance, so that's a little bit of help. That's a whole lot of help, actually, bro. So go ahead and talk about that grant. That
So it was right before we got the job over here. The Lions had gave us. I want to say it was anywhere from like $15,000, $20,000. $1,000 in the Detroit Lions grant, and we was able to get new uniforms, helmets, and
is this the helmet right here?
Yep, this one of the helmets we got last year. Yep, Look like Ohio State.
I love it.
Like kind of my vision. So
and they got it together for you.
So that's big. Because they really didn't have a lot of stuff. Equipment before I got here. So kind of used that, and we blessed for it, man.
Yeah, you look good, you feel good, you play good.
That's what Coach Prime said.
That's what he said, man. Hey, we coming.
Right, exactly.
Man, definitely shout out to the Detroit Lions, because I know I heard a couple. They gave out a couple of those grants to a couple of schools and stuff, and it's been very useful and beneficial. So, like I said, I know it's more than just the Detroit Lions out there. You know what I'm saying? I can go name drop all the other corporations, but they watching, they know what's going on, and the kids definitely need, like, these helmets right here will help them win 8 more games, not just for safety, but also because they feel good and they look good in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk around in no raggedy helmet, you know what I'm saying? Not now these days.
The kids call it a bucket.
Yeah, bucket. You can't wear no bucket. You know what I'm saying? So, we're challenging definitely all these little corporations out there, not little corporations, these big corporations out there to put up some money, man, to help these organizations and these schools, surpass, their vision and their goals. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of young kids out there. This is all they got. It's all they look for. This is their only social aspect. This is their only way out.
Absolutely.
And not just the players, also the coaches and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Coaches, they get their break away from their home life. You know what I'm saying? This is their peace.
Yeah. So places in, man.
Yeah, man. So we.
Like I said, I had coached. I was at Wayne State, for 2018 to 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I got to Wayne State, I think February 2018. I was there to April 2019. Took the job at Ellsworth. Had the day to figure it out, so just packed it up, man. And it was. I learned a lot about yourself. I learned a lot about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only way you can, kind of grow as a person, you got to be uncomfortable.
Ooh.
And that's.
God, so I got to cut you off, man. Hold your thought, bro. Because listen, bro, when I moved up here 3 years ago, my prayer before I even got in my car to leave was, Lord, I am too comfortable. Please make me uncomfortable so I can be re-comfortable. Yeah. Go ahead. Be careful what you pray for.
Yeah, facts.
But go ahead.
You better be ready to receive
yes,
whatever
sir.
man above gonna give you. And,
yes, sir.
I vividly remember, it was a Friday. Took the job, so I had to be down there Monday. So where I was going to was 8-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
I had to leave my mom's, and that was a little hard. Especially that's my OG, man.
Yeah,
man.
Parent
home, so
absolutely.
That's my OG. So I packed up whatever could fit in my car and made the drive, man. That was like right around the time like Nipsey had died. So
Okay.
that
That's tough.
whole ride, man,
Yeah.
I'm listening to Nipsey. I'm going
All
through
my
emotions.
life,
Like, yeah, I don't know what I'm
Jesus
about to get myself
that
into.
final lap, huh?
Yeah,
The
yup.
final lap,
So
boy.
it was man, I got there, I got there literally, I still remember like it was yesterday. Got there right at 4. It was like 4:01. The meeting started at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, it was the first day of spring practice. So they like, you gonna be good? I'm like, you ready to coach? I'm like, man, let's go.
Yeah.
So I hit the ground running, man. But that year, after that first year, man, I had one guy who was an All-American. Jacob Pessel had Bellamy.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Bellamy. He wound up going to Western Illinois. I had dude in the Big Country. He went to Missouri State. Who else did I have? I had one guy went to UNI, and I had another one that went to Davenport. So that was like my first wave right there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you feeling good, yeah.
I'm like, damn, like I kind of, in that group right there, man, they embraced me, man. They taught me a lot about myself, which I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, all right, if people, starting to tell you kind of, like he good, then, you kind of, you kind of be like, okay, yeah, maybe, it is true. You know what I'm saying? So what's the Jay-Z said, you kind of are who you think you are. So I'm like, the next wave, I wound up getting a couple guys from Michigan that I recruited, brought in, got a couple other kids. And then like the same thing keep happening. Okay, now this kid, he's at Grand Valley. This kid's at Oklahoma. This kid's at Wayne State.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, I'm pretty good at this.
Pretty good,
man.
yeah.
So, I just fell in love with the process, man. Just continue to, kind of hone in on my craft and put everything that I knew. I just poured it into them, man.
Yeah.
And you kind of, the best feeling for me was not only once they graduated, but then seeing them have success on the field and make plays. That was kind of like, my biggest thing, man. I love watching.
I love watching them perform, especially like something like to this day. I got a couple of kids that I watch, on TV, and I'm watching. I'm like, damn, I remember I told him to do that at one point in time. I didn't say I taught him that. Like I remember, hey, you need to start doing that. Yeah. And he just polished it up and kept going with that. It's just that feel good. Is that one little that spark you have in that kid, just to say like, man, I helped him develop to that man that he is today. Yep. Like I said something to him that stuck to him today.
Right.
It's just that feeling of, and just that feeling of him not me walking past him on the street, seeing him doing good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, how many kids you got now? Right, what I'm saying? I got kids now that got more kids than I got and been married 2-3 times. I'm like, boy, you only 21 years old. What are you talking about, man?
Man,
that life hit you fast.
It hit you fast, man. But
it's real fast.
It's the big thing for me that I love, man, is kind of my thing is always be aspire to inspire. That's
I love it.
The quote I live by. So my
it.
big thing I love, they text me or call me back, man, and just say, thank you, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we still, like a lot of them, man, I still have relationships with them, still talk to them. So, that's my
just like you have a relationship with your old coaches and
yeah,
stuff still too. You know what I'm saying? It's just coaches are very, very, very needed and important, and not just young men's life, but adults' lives as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We can name a coach now. You know what I'm saying, that he's been done coaching, but still has an impact on our lives because what he has taught us. You know what I'm saying, and what we've been through. Because football done way more for me than a lot of things. And people say that they don't believe it. Like, yeah, man, it's like that's you go to war legit with this man next to you every time.
Yep.
Like, because if you mess up, I mess up. You know, and that's how it goes in the trenches.
That's how I go in the trenches, man.
That's how it goes. Because you got no time to point fingers. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you do, man.
Gotta do what you do, man. That's it, man.
What you do, man. Once again, to have you just be in your presence and actually get to know, who you are, because you can only tell, who people are through social media.
Yep, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, and actually being in the presence.
Yep.
And that's how it's how coaches too, get the feel of their athletes. That's why we tell them like, hey, be careful what you post.
Right.
Be careful what you. Hey, be careful now. They watching.
Yep.
They spending all this money into you. And now with the whole NIL thing, there's more money coming behind it. So hey, be careful what you posting.
Man, big shout out to my staff too, man. My brother, Coach Garland, man, offensive guru.
Ooh,
My
yes,
guy,
sir.
Coach Marcus Steen, man, strength coach, Coach Jacob, Coach Cujo. Man, like I said, without them guys, man, you know,
and like I said, you started with them though. Like you said, they at some point in your life, they was already in that timeline before they even got to this point. Though.
Facts, yeah. My brother, obviously, you know what I'm saying. That's my brother.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this playing NCAA football on a PS3.
Come on, man. Me and my brother talk about my brother's an offensive head too, and I'm a defensive mind, so we go head to head like that too.
Yeah, my guy Coach Steen. You know, we talked about coaching together at some point years ago. My guy Coach Jacob, man, he's been doing. You know, he does DNA.
Yeah.
You know, that's a 7-on-7. You know what I'm saying? They up and coming. You know, doing their thing versus the big boys.
One of my girlfriend's brother plays for DNA.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, he plays for Stevenson, but he actually plays for David Keel. So,
okay, yep. So that's my guy. He runs him and Coach Steen. You know, they run that and. Shout out to Coach Cujo, man. I played against him in high school, man. He played here. He graduated here.
That's great,
you know, so I kind of talk junk to him, you know, every now and then, you know, because
that's brothers though. That's brothers. You know what I'm saying? Football has done so much for everybody. You just come together as a brother. At the end of the day, brotherhood, man.
The game of football, man.
And teach the next young man what it's about, man.
Paying it forward.
Paying it forward.
Yep.
Paying it forward, man. Just when's y'all next home game? First home game.
It's I think homecoming week 3. Yep, week 3. Yeah, we only got 3 home games. We play better on the road. I
like it.
So
hey, I like it.
We play better on the road, man.
I like it. That's what's up, man. Anything you guys want to shout out, man? Anything you guys can go on your chest, man? Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, man. Just you know, want to shout out the administration here, the teachers. You know. We all know what that goes unseen, you know,
yes,
what
absolutely.
the teachers do. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the teachers here at Mt Clements administration.
Shout out to the teachers. All of them about to start school here soon. Praying for y'all.
So I hope everybody got their wrists out there. No, man, for my staff, without them, I wouldn't be here. And so the players, man, you know, all my seniors, all the way to seniors, the freshmen, man, just excited to see what they do, man, and you know I'm just proud to coach them guys at the end of the day and spend time with them, man, and get them to develop as not only players and student athletes, but you know good people at the end of the day. Shout out to you know all the guys, man, my Ellsworth, my ECC former guys, man. That's at Division I, Division II schools, man. Big shout out to them. It's my guy, Devon Sears, he's at Oklahoma.
There it is.
Jaden Davis.
We're going to come holler at you, too, out there, Oklahoma. Locker room action and all that, big dog.
Jaden Davis at Wayne State.
Yes, sir.
You know, my homeboy, Antoine Robinson over there at Wayne State, holding down for the defensive backs.
Shout out to Wayne State over there, yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy. And, you know, just all the coaches, man.
Love it.
You know, be healthy, have a great camp, and it's almost that time.
See y'all at the 50.
Yeah, it's almost that time, man.
It is. That's a beautiful. Man, I want to keep going with this conversation, man. But I know time is money, money is time. You know what I'm saying? But we're definitely going to finish this conversation later on through the season. You're definitely going to see us out here on the field talking to your guys. You're going to see us in the locker room getting hyped with you for the game. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. No, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you having me, man. Appreciate you having me, man.
It's been a pleasure, my guy.
Definitely, man.
I love it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is Trench Life Podcast with _Coach Smith _ on IG. Shout out to our sponsors, Zenith, Detroit Wing Company, National Youth Sports Group, Up the Score Films, On the Board Productions. We can go on and on. And shout out to the assist, baby. And we out.